Don't go to them and say, you can take this product, you never have to do anything else. Let's go out and have a 16-pound steak 3 times in a day. Oh, Troy, I'm not like that. I only eat Big Mac and only eat 2 once a day. Okay, it don't matter what it is. You got to change. You want to look good? I called Paige and I said, I don't know if I've ever been in a room like I was Wednesday night, Thursday night, whatever night it was for the gala, the black tie gala. I have seen more women in that one event. And husbands, you got to bear with me, but man, they were hot. I mean, they were just sexy women. And you know what? Every one of them. And not a one of them looked the same. Big girls, little girls, wide girls, short girls, skinny girls. I mean, I don't know how they stayed in those dresses. I mean, they were skinny, okay? But I'm telling you, it was amazing to see the smiles. When you change your physiology, when those women put those dresses on, things were fitting in the right spot again. Some of those guys, I don't think those were cummerbunds. I think those were stretchy things to keep that tummy up where it needs to be. Okay? They were looking good and they were feeling good. And you know what? There's nothing better than a room full of girls all dancing together with smiles on their faces. I saw more swooshes and swishes. Only place I've seen that many women dressed like that, I see this about every 6 weeks, is sitting in front of the Princess Palace at Disney World. And y'all look like princesses and you need to give yourselves a hand. Okay? It's what's inside of here. Think about how you felt that night. Think about the prom. Think about your date night. Think about the time you made love to your wife the first time. I don't care what it is, but get back into that frame of mind where you could take the world by storm. Because there's nothing that you can't accomplish if you believe in your heart. Now, don't get dumb on me. Troy, I'm 2 feet tall. I can't be on the NBA basketball team. I ain't talking about that. You've got a dream. You've got a passion. And you probably have lost it along the way. It's probably just a little flame. Hey, the fun about doing this is they didn't give me no ticker deal. I could do this all day long, okay? Now listen. Well, and I'm only on slide 4 and I had 18. So, got to turn my page, Jetty. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I'm screwed up, okay? Now listen. There's no magic trick. Some of you have been to Eric Worre's event. Some of you have read the 4-year career. Took me 15. Richard's wrong. Okay? It's like all that. Every bit of that. You need the techniques. We can train you in sales techniques all day long. I can show you in 5 minutes. I'm not going to do it. I can show you in 5 minutes how to sit down in front of anybody and get them to do what you want them to do. But here's what's going to happen. You're going to think it's manipulation and not persuasion. You're not going to see it as influence. You're going to say, Troy, I can't do that. I can't be that way. How many of you watch Fox News? Okay. How many have seen Shepard Smith? Anybody know where Shepard Smith was born? There you go. There you go. Doesn't sound like it on TV. I'm Shepard Smith from Fox News. But when he comes home, he didn't forget where he came from. Okay? That's called modeling and mirroring. When you sit down in front of somebody to talk to them, you need to just ask questions. And you need to listen. See, if you ask questions, and listen, remember, when I started this, I said, this is all about you. You got to do this to yourself before you can do it to anybody else. But you've got to ask questions. And then you've got to listen to the answers. What words are they using? Are they speaking fast? Are they speaking slow? Do they walk across stage like they got to go pee and just can't stop? I mean, whatever, you got to look at what's their body like. And then you want to slow your questions down to where maybe they're from Mississippi. They talk a little slower. Or maybe they're from New York and talk through their freaking nose, sound like a Yankee. I mean, whatever the case is, okay? You might have to change that a little bit. You don't necessarily, now them East Coast people, they use some really funky words that Daddy makes me for. So you gotta be careful with what words you mirror and model, but you know, you've gotta look at that. Because when people feel like they know you, they will start to trust you. When you stop faking who you really are, now, since this is a Plexus event, I can say this, I think. But them Mary Kay ladies, they all look alike, I tell you, okay? And in a good way, they're beautiful ladies, so don't get me wrong. But so many over the years, my mom went way up in Mary Kay. They'd fake it till they made it. They'd pretend their lives were just perfect. And Deborah Lawson will tell you, big smile on her face, $13,000 in debt. Man, it costs less than what, 35 bucks come in here? And you don't want to talk to nobody. Well, I'm afraid to talk to somebody. Oh my gosh, I don't know if they have any money. Well, if they don't have 35 bucks, you're talking to the wrong people. That's where it is. Listen, I want to close with that because Alex is in the shadows and he's scaring me. You know? So, you know, he's my timekeeper deal. Here's what I want you guys to go home with. It's been a great event. You've learned a lot of stuff. You've been wined and dined. You've been shown from leadership in this company how much they depend on and appreciate you. They love their diamonds, but they understand that right here is that next wave of diamonds. Do you realize you guys are going to be the fourth, if I've got this right, if I look at when the people all came in, you're about the fourth generation of leaders getting ready to crop up here. And here's something that's very interesting to me as somebody that just looks at the analytics in network marketing all the time. Usually, it's that fourth or fifth generation when the first leader emerges that breaks through the stratosphere and builds an organization of other leaders that propel them into the ranks of 1%ers in network marketing. And all of a sudden, they're making more in a month that their daddy and mama's made in a lifetime. And it happens when you break through your first barrier of trust and belief in yourself, and you realize it's never about you at the end. It's all about the leaders. It's all about your team members. It's all about what comes after you, because one of these days you're going to sneak into a room like this, and you're going to have all these youngins out there, and you're going to think, yeah, that was me once. And one of them's going to get up on stage, and they're going to look out over that audience, and your next thought is, I'm the one that made that up. Why the same hell are they saying that? That wasn't theirs. They stole that from me. That's what's going to happen. Guys, you are some of the greatest people I've ever met. Somebody asked me last night, why is it that you stand here taking pictures? And it's you guys. See, it's not me. It's because I know in your guys' heart you want that, not because it's Troy Dooley. It's because you heard a nugget somewhere that I said that you said, okay, I can do that. And if you look at that picture, you can say, you know what, that's going to be me someday. I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it in Plexus. I'm going to make it in my life. My wife's going to be proud of me. My husband's going to be proud of me. I'm going to do it. And you can thank that man and his partner for giving it to you.